What's up guys, it's Meg and we are back again today to talk about Terminus and Sanctuary and what I think is going to happen at the end of season 4. So there have been these signs that so far two of our groups of survivors have seen for Terminus. Those who arrive survive, Sanctuary, those who arrive survive. And I want to talk a little bit about this because there's been a lot of talk on the internet and in comments of videos that I've read where people are wondering if this place is actually safe, if it has to do with the Sanctuary from the comics, you know, what we're going to find here when our groups arrive at this place. Also, nearly every group has a survivor in it that was in the car when we first heard the radio, the voice on the radio saying Sanctuary, those who arrive survive. I believe every group has one of these people, right? Because in the car was Michonne, Bob, Daryl, and Tyrese. So potentially Glenn's group, I think, because Glenn wasn't there, is the only ones that have not heard it. And they're also the farthest, the group that's the farthest away. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. Anyways, so we have this radio announcement that we've heard, and we've also had two of our groups see different signs along the railroad tracks pointing for this Terminus. So we know that somehow we're going to see this at the end of our season finale. Whether or not this place is a good place or a bad place is the question, the big question. So now that you've seen my other video and you know that I believe that these bad guys that we've seen with Rick are the Marauders and not the Hunters, I think that they're going to be involved in our main conflict at the end of the last couple episodes. So we've gotten the descriptions of the episodes, and it sounds like they use the word brutality a couple times, and it just sounds very violent. We've also heard that there's going to be somewhat of a tiny bit of a happy ending to the finale. But as we all know, our season finales never really end well. Someone always dies, and where there might be a tiny bit of happiness, like maybe Rick finds Judith, there will probably be a very violent end. So here are my thoughts on Terminus. This is what I would like to see. Now, if you guys have ever played the Telltale Games video for The Walking Dead Season 1, we saw that they end up in the city. Gosh, I cannot remember what any of this is called, but there is a kind of fortress town where everyone's really scared of these bad guys that are in the town, and in reality everyone in the town is dead and it's just full of walkers, but people are still fearful of this. I got an idea from that video, a game, that it would be really neat to have, you know, this Terminus place sounds like a place of hope. Sanctuary, it sounds very positive, it sounds like a very safe place. It would be very interesting to see all of our survivors meet up there only to find out that the place has been overrun with walkers or everyone's dead, and it's just a very devastating feeling that everyone had this hope of this great place that they were going to come to and be safe, only to find that it's not a safe place anymore and they really don't have a place to go. That being said, I don't really know if that theory will pan out. In reality, I think that this place is probably a safe place, that there are survivors there and people there that have made kind of a home, kind of like Woodbury maybe. But I think that Rick and his group and Tyrese and his group and all of the groups that do end up at this Sanctuary by the end of the finale, they may end up bringing the Marauders with them. We see that there was a spoiler pic of Daryl with one of the bad guys, and they're walking along the train tracks, so it only makes sense that they will all end up kind of in the same place together. So that's kind of my theory, is that this place is potentially a good place. Maybe this is where we see Father Gabriel. You know, it's probably not quite like what we saw in the comics, but we know that the producers and writers always try and add in little, you know, what am I trying to say, you guys? They always add in little pieces of the comics, but they put their own twist on it. So it would be very interesting to see that this place is a happy place. Maybe Father Gabriel is there, but then they bring the Marauders with them. Maybe the Marauders track them, or they piss off these guys somehow, and these guys want revenge, and they, you know, they follow them to this safe town, and maybe these guys take over the town or they attack the town, and so with our survivors comes a great conflict. I don't know, that's just a thought. that's kind of all I really have. This is just a really short video. That's all I really have as far as ideas on what Terminus is. What do you guys think it is? I haven't had a lot of comments from all of you on what you guys are expecting to see in the last couple episodes. But let me know what you guys think. Is this a safe place? Is it a trap? I've heard the theory that it's a trap for the hunters, or maybe, you know, this is where the marauders actually live. Because honestly, if we've seen these marauders all over the place, we've seen these signs all over the place. So far, we've seen them in 2 different places, and we've heard the radio signal for this sanctuary Terminus. Now, I find it hard to believe that if these marauders are also all over the place, how have they not seen these signs? So maybe they have seen the signs, they've gone there, and they've taken over the place, or maybe they've destroyed the place and killed everyone, and that's what our survivors will come to, this destroyed place, or this place that's run by the marauders. I don't know. That's what I think, you guys. What do you think? Leave me a message in the comments and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're still watching this video, that's really awesome. I appreciate it. I have a little announcement. The Walking Dead takes up like 90% of my life. I live and breathe The Walking Dead, but there are some other things that I enjoy and I've been wanting to do videos about, just a lot of random things. I'm also taking a trip here starting on Monday, and I want to take some videos on that trip, and I want to post them for you guys. But I realized that this channel is all about The Walking Dead, so my thoughts are you guys may or may not want to see anything else other than that. So I'm thinking I'm going to create a second channel just for all of the random things in my life that I want to share that are not necessarily Walking Dead related. So are you guys even interested in that at all? If you are, I'm looking for kind of a name for the new channel. I don't have any ideas. So if you have ideas for a second channel name for me that is all about random things, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you'll even watch anything on there. If not, that's cool. But that's it for today, guys. I'm going to try and do a bunch of videos on Sunday night because I am leaving first thing Monday morning and won't be able to do any Walking Dead videos for the rest of the week. So I'm also going to be kind of off the grid, no cell phone reception or Wi-Fi or anything, so I may or may not be able to respond to all of your comments on Monday. But I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Bye!